Day traders, welcome back to the Fides Trading channel, and we are back again with another Fides Flows video. Today we're doing the daily market brief for Thursday, the 6th of November, 2025. If you're new to this channel, in these Fides Flows videos, I do a deep dive into the price action and fundamentals behind gold, Nas100 and Us30, giving you a clear roadmap for the trading day ahead. Using higher time frame technical analysis, identify key zones, momentum shifts, and trend structures. Then combine that with real-time macroeconomic drivers like interest rates, inflation data, and market sentiment. So whether you're a swing trader or day trader, this breakdown helps you understand what's really moving these markets and where high probability setups might fall. Some key points to note for the video today, taking a look at our markets. Gold currently still in that range between 3,930 and 4,030. Intraday market directionality is bullish, and we are currently seeing a push towards the 4,030 level after the massive bullish tone we saw stepping into the market during the Asian session this morning. Moving on to Nas100, clear bearish tone in this market, while on the higher time frame, the bullish channel is being respected. We saw a bullish push from the 25,200 level, which is currently put the market in a bit of a bullish tone from a lower time frame perspective. However, we are currently noting resistance at the 25,750 mark. In terms of US30 is still showing bearish tone, but currently we're seeing a lot of choppy market directionality, especially after the volatility we saw stepping in from yesterday. Looking at fundamentals, the US government shutdown continues and China tariffs still in the talks. Global markets shutdown is obviously causing a tech stock slip, and the valuation of these tech stocks also being called into question. In other headlines, gold reclaims the 4,000 mark, which seems to be hyping up further bullish tone in the gold market, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. All right, let's move on to the charts now. All right, taking a look at the gold market. Gold currently trading at 4,005 after a bullish push during the Asian session this morning. Market is trading bullish and has currently broken back within the Asian range of 3,964 and 4,009. Market was moving in a tight range yesterday between the 3,960 and 3,990 mark, with the major range of 3,930 and 4,030 remaining intact. Price is currently pushing to the upside, as we can see from this morning, towards the 4,030 mark, where we will be awaiting a reaction to said level for a potentially bearish signal for downside back towards the 3,930 support level. So just to reiterate, let's just drop into the higher time frame. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so market is pushing bullish. I'm waiting for a reaction at 4,030, potentially a bearish signal in this particular area, as we can see that this has been tested multiple times in the past. Once I get a signal from here for a short position, I'll be looking to ride that wave back down to 3,930. Okay, now let's hop into the higher time frame analysis quickly. For the higher time frame analysis, we're on the 4-hour chart. Price action remains bearish, however, noting the bullish move currently at play that we can see here. And we are looking for, with this bullish move, it currently places price back within that 2150 SMA range for a potential short position as it approaches the 4,030 mark. RSI showing predominantly bearish signs here at the bottom, but is currently above the 55 mark with the potential retracement at play, thus noting 3 bearish confluences on this particular time frame. Dropping into the 1-hour time frame, price is moving with bullish momentum after testing the 3,960 general support level and pushing higher during the Asian session. Price is currently above the twisted 21 and 50 SMA, but below the 200 SMA, which I would like to note is laying in that 4,030 mark right now. We actually may be seeing a bit of a retracement at play, a bit of a bearish move taking place right now, but we'll dive into that just now. The RSI is well into the higher regions at 70, looking to make a comeback with bearish consolidation signs on the SMA, bullish signs on the RSI, and bearish price action structure. We're looking at 3 bearish confluences with 1 bullish confluence on the RSI. Bearish confluences I'm noting is the bearish price action structure, the current testing of the resistance level, and the 200 SMA with consolidation upon the 2150 SMA, and then overextended levels on the RSI indicating bullish price action structure. So the bearish tone is still present, thus targeting the 4,030 for potential short position based on the higher time frame analysis and how I'm seeing the confluences aligning with my strategy. Currently in a bullish move on the 5-minute time frame, and we'll be awaiting a shift in momentum as we get closer to the 4,030 mark. A quick look at the 5-minute time frame. What I'm actually noticing is price is coming back within that 2150 SMA range for a bullish move to the upside. So we could potentially be taking a long position and trading that all the way back up to the 4,030 mark. I'm seeing how price actually comes down and reacts to the 4,000 level, as we could see a strong bullish move from there back to 4,030 before I'll be waiting my short position from there. So this would be more of an intraday / scalping opportunity prior to the New York session. But again, we have to wait and see how price reacts as it hits that 4,000 mark before we take any sort of action. Moving on to Nas100, a US tech, currently trading at 25,632 with a moderate recovery this morning, following the bearish tone we've seen coming out of the week. Price bottomed out at the 25,200 level. Oh, it actually bottomed out yesterday at the 25,200 level, and we have seen that bullish recovery playing out throughout yesterday, pushing price back up to the 25,750 mark before finding itself consolidating within the Asian range for most of the morning, which was between 25,493 and 25,616. Based on the higher time frame perspective, which is the 4-hour mark, looking at price respecting this bullish channel, which is currently at play, thus expecting further downside towards the 24,870 mark. Price is currently in a bit of a bull bear trap of the 2150 SMA and within the sweet spot of the RSI on the 4-hour time frame, thus not being too hasty with this market until market directionality is confirmed. Taking a look at the 1-hour chart, price is trading with bullish price action structure following the recovery from the 25,200 pivot level, currently within that 2150 SMA range, indicating potential for a bearish move with the general level of significance at 25,750. Also noting that the 200 SMA as a current point of bullish contention, which the market has been using as a springboard to move higher. So this may be providing some sort of support as the downside move progresses, so we'll need to keep an eye out on that. RSI is currently in the sweet spot region at 55 with bullish signs after a double bottom right here at the general level of significant and the Asian low of 25,493. There's a clear bull bear trap even on the 1-hour time frame, which makes market directionality murky, thus staying out of this market until a clear trend is established. Continuing to look for that short position, but it is risky with the bullish confluences at play. But nonetheless, I will be tracking the reaction at the 25,750 mark. Us30 is currently priced at 47,347 with choppy price action currently at play. Market saw a drop earlier this week and then bottomed out at 46,920. Market is showing murky signs right now with volatility throughout the trading session. The bullish price action channel continues to be respected. However, price currently showing bullish signs and will need to see a bearish signal on the 1 hour time frame, indicating the bears have stepped in. Otherwise, we are on the sidelines awaiting a confirmation of market directionality. Also, just take a look at the 1 hour time frame. We are noting that the 2150 SMA is currently a bit twisted, still showing bearish signs, but we also have the springboard effect from the 200 SMA being used as support. Thus, this bull bear trap that's currently at play, not the best place to be trading. Thus, we'll be waiting for market directionality to be confirmed. However, also noting bearish trend line that is currently at play right there. If I were to just shift, this is being respected, so we'll have to see if it is being respected moving forward, or if you're going to get some downside potential back towards this general LOS at 46,966 or 47,000 rather. Let's just round up. You can see price recovered from this position, and we need to see if we have another recovery or if price is going to continue to break to the downside with US30. The VIX is currently in risk-on territory, trading at 17.97 after closing the week at 17.26. VIX peaked this week above the 20 level after the US government shutdown continues to persist, the longest in recorded history, and fueling the safe haven demand, which saw a drop in indices accordingly. The VIX continues to use the SMAs as a springboard to push higher this week, which added to the bearish nature seen in indices, while gold continues to consolidate as it figures out its next move after the massive drop from the all-time highs. Market remains in risk-on territory for the time being. Looking at the fundamentals for today, which I'm not going to go into, but fundamentals are minimal and it will be mostly a technical trading day. Headlines focused on the gold 4,000 level being reclaimed behind the US government shutdown and the weaker dollar, while indices are focused on stabilizing and the muted movements following payroll data and tech valuation concerns. With that, traders, that is the analysis for today. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, this is not financial advice, but my personal opinions on the current state of the markets. Before taking any positions in the markets, make sure to do your own research first. Like and subscribe for more content. Comment on what you'd like to see more on in the future videos. Happy hunting, traders. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.